Welcome back to the FIFA 19 Schalke Career Mode. This is episode 2. Last time out, in the introduction episode, obviously we started the career mode. We had a quick look at the squad, we had a look at the expectations for the season, we had a look at who we got in the Champions League, and that was it really. So heading into episode 2, we're going to have a bit more of an in-depth look at the formation that we're playing, maybe have a look at a few potential players we could bring in, and then we'll be playing our first Bundesliga game of the season. But what I do know is we definitely have to improve the squad. We've got Napoli, Real Madrid in the Champions League, and you can just have a look here at our current lineup. And yes, you could say that the formation doesn't necessarily suit us, but I'm willing to give it a go. It's a 3-4-3 flat. It's the default formation for Schalke. Whether it's going to suit us, I don't know, but I'm willing to give it the first game of the season just to try it out. But I mean, you can see straight away it's not the strongest side there. I mean, I think goalkeeper and defence I'm more than happy with. I think Farman in nets with Nastasic, Naldo and Sane, I think that's a very strong, back four. But in front of them, it's just not really there. I mean, you're used to, I remember last season Schalke just having so many better players when I was in my career mode there. They had Goretzka, they had Geese, they had Max Meyer, and all those players are now gone. So I think we could be struggling, and I think I definitely need to bring in, I'm looking at another winger. I mean, Conor Blanca and Harrod are decent, but I think we need to get another winger in there. I think we need a midfielder, something with a bit of quality. It's Bentaleb and Mascarelli. They are good squad players. They will be, very important to our team, but they're not your star man in the middle of the field. So I think we do need to bring in a centre mid and perhaps even a striker. You can see we've currently got Mbolo up front. He's 67 rated. We've got Uta, or whatever the hell this guy is. I don't know how you really pronounce that. And then Bergstaller, who can be decent. And then you've got De Santo, but I mean, really, there's no real star player there. And if you're trying to win the Bundesliga, I just think you need a better striker up front. So that's going to be the 3 main goals. So we're going to try and get a striker, another winger. It doesn't necessarily have to start the winger. I just think we need a bit more, competition for the places. And then definitely I want, a player that's going to come into the midfield and either replace Mascarell or Bentaleb. So straight off the bat, we've had an offer for Franco De Santo from Levante for 6 million, and he is valued at 7, so I'm going to reject it. But I'll be honest, man, if they meet the evaluation, I will sell him, because he is the 4th choice striker, and if we sell him, then it gets us more money towards a replacement. So I think that's a good bit of business, but I just refuse to, obviously let him go for less than he's worth. If Levante come back and they offer me the 7 million, I'll more than happily accept it. Got a loan offer for Hadji Wright. He's not going to be getting any game time. He is the 5th choice striker. No, wait, he's the 6th choice striker. So we'll go ahead, we'll loan him out. And when he comes back to us next year, hopefully he will be a better player. Loan offer for Nubel, the young promising goalkeeper, aged 21 from Derby County, 65 overall. Again, we'll go ahead and loan him out. The game time at Derby will surely help. He's not going to be getting game time here, let's be honest. Ralph Farman is our undisputed number 1. We've got an offer now of 6.5 million, this time from Fluminense for De Santo. It looks like the teams really want De Santo. You know what? I believe we'll do it, man. We'll say that we want the 7 million. We'll be greedy though. We'll try and get 10. I doubt it's going to happen, but we'll just see. I'll definitely settle for 7. Now that deal is currently being negotiated. I mean, I don't expect to get 10 at all, but I'd like it if they met the 7 million. And holy fucking crap, man, look at that. Isco going to Manchester City for over 100 million. That is absolutely insane. Manchester City, spending all that fucking oil chic money. And Madrid also been busy. 76 million for Immobile. Barcelona spending 57.8 million on Alaba. So a lot of money been spent in this transfer window. We really need to get our skates on and try and bring in somebody of quality, but I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure we get the right players. So coming in with a £9 million bid for our best player at the club, 86 overall, Naldo. And I've only got one thing to say to that. No chance! No chance in hell! Good old Vincent Kennedy McMahon laying down the law, and Naldo is staying at Schalke. This game, I want to take a look at Real Madrid. Again, they're coming with another massive transfer signing here. This time for Milinkovic-Savic, £79.4 million. And just previously they bought £76.2 million striker Immobile for Lazio. So Real Madrid here completely stripping Lazio right down to the bare bone.
Oh my goodness.
Pay over £150 million a litre for one night than have two fucking overrated footballers on a 4-year contract. But anyway, let's get into the next game against Wolfsburg. WOLFSBURG, Wolfsburg, Schalke, opening game of the Bundesliga. Two teams here that will definitely want to be competing not only for a top 4 spot, but even putting pressure on Bayern Munich. Yes, we know Bayern Munich. Talk about beating Bayern Munich. It seems laughable. It's something that shouldn't be said. It seems like they're untouchable. But they're not an underage kid. They are touchable. You're allowed to touch Bayern Munich. You can touch them with both hands. And that's what we want to do. We want to run our hands all over Bayern Munich and overtake them for top spot in the podium. Well, not podium. Fucking think about F1 here. Top spot of the Bundesliga. But anyway, let's have a quick look here at the lineup. So we've got, well, I've just totally missed him because I was an absolute knob talking shite. But yeah, Wolfsburg have Nignac up front. I remember him from the PES days. He was highly rated. Not sure if he's still highly rated, but he certainly was back then. Make sure though not to miss the Schalke lineup. So we've got Farman in nets, back three in the Stasic, Naldo and Sané. Baba, Mascarell, Bentaleb and Caliguri in front of them, and up front, midfield trio of attacking trio, Conor Blanca, Mbolo and Harrit. Harrit having grey hair, man, that's fucking weird. Surely that's a choice. Either that or he's aged really badly, but we'll find out what happened there. There is the captain, Naldo, looking for a massive performance from him today. We're about to get underway here at the WOLFSBURG. It's Wolfsburg taking on Schalke, and the Bundesliga is officially underway. And we've won it here in a good position already. Mascarell into Mbolo. Or maybe it's Mbolo with the grey hair. It's Mbolo. It's fucking Harrit. It's not even dark brown. What am I talking about? Back post, talking about Harrit. He almost got to that there. Fall now to Caliguri. He plays it into Bentaleb. Out wide to Baba, who can't meet that. And the chance goes begging. But decent start from us early on. Mbolo almost through there. If he'd have won that, he was away. But
composure in the middle of the park.
And that is embarrassing, guys. We've conceded in the 6th minute. Really just caught us off guard there. Look how much space he had in the box. I believe it is Nignac with the goal. And we have to defend better than that. Absolutely atrocious. Farman, there was not a lot he could do. I mean, let's see. Maybe, I don't want to blame the formation already. Well, I say there's not a lot Farman could do. I mean, it's kind of went right underneath his legs here. There's a lot he could do. Fucking keep your legs closed, mate, and don't be a slut. That's the first thing you should be doing. That's shocking. 1-0. It's a shot. Farman comfortably saves it though. Kind of straight at him, unfortunately. We do not want to go 2-0 down. The last thing we need. We've won it back though. Baba now cuts inside. Plays it to Mascarell. He cuts inside. Mascarell sidesteps over it. Hits a shot straight at the keeper, unfortunately. And we are going to get a throw in. But there was a good chance there that we created. We need more of that. Let's see what we can get from the resulting throw in. Ball comes to Bentaleb. Well, we get the corner out of it. And we're not. It's a goal kick.
Well, there's been an awful lot of talk.
Oh, Naldo skipping away for his man. This is a great run here for Naldo. I mean, Naldo, he can hit them. And he's hit it like perhaps he had other options. Should have probably looked for them, but I mean, he can't. Great block there. That's exactly what we need at Naldo. Passing it to Bentaleb. Play through Mascarell in the middle here, and this is an opportunity opening up. We've got quite a few blue shirts with us here. Can we play him through? It's Baba. It's a great opportunity here. Baba with a shot, and unfortunately straight at the keeper there. What an opportunity that was. Baba, first touch perhaps not the best, hits it straight at the keeper. We are going to get a corner out of this, but could have been a goal. Ball comes in, Corner Blanca cannot win it, and the chance disappears. Oh, they've completely cut us open. What a save that time for Far, man. Nah, no time, so it's half time, guys. And the first Bundesliga match of the season against Wolfsburg. We go into the break at 1-0. It's exactly the same scenario, by the way, as our Leicester career mode. We went into the break 1-0 with aim, get down, and we lost 4-0. Hopefully it doesn't happen here, but I feel like we're playing better here. I feel like we're creating more chances. Wolfsburg probably deserve their lead, but we're also in the game, so I've got no doubt if we keep up the way we're playing, we can get something in the second half.
I think he's done.
Mascarell coming forward, looking for Baba. He finds him out wide. Baba now cutting inside. Baba to Bentaleb. Bentaleb with a shot, not that far away. It was curling, but not curling anywhere near enough to find a change here. A bit of fresh legs, bringing on Young, Weston, McKinney, Omar for options in front of him. We've got quite a lot of men up, but we're not in the good positions that we need to be in. Baba now past his man, crosses it in. Harriet's there, back post. It's headed down by Bentaleb, but Casteels with a comfortable save. Run out of time, they make something happen. Using our last two substitutions, Bergstaller and Scoff coming on. And Corner Blanca plays it out to Mbolo, he's free outside here. He cuts in, looks for a cross. Oh my god, Bergstaller were going for something absolutely mental there. He finds Bentaleb, who's going to look for another cross, and it's headed down, headed away, cleared by Wolfsburg, and this could be it. On the counter here, can they find a second? It's through to Ninteb, and he does finish it, man. And we were looking for the goal, we were looking for the equaliser, we had to go for it. We were hit on the counter, unfortunately. Wolfsburg make it 2-0. That will undoubtedly seal the game, in my opinion. And it was a hard-fought match, but it looks like the result now has been decided with that counter-attack. And you know, it's unfortunate, man. We could have been moments away from getting a draw, and now we're facing a 2-0 defeat. With the last time he features for a while, because his performance today not been good enough. But there you go, full-time whistle. Wolfsburg certainly were good enough. They got the 2-0 win. I've no complaints. I'm happy enough with the performance. We just didn't do enough on the day to get the win or to get a draw. But I mean, it is ultimate difficulty. I do feel like a performance, considering how I got on in my Leicester career mode in their first game. So there you go. Wolfsburg 9 shots to Schalke's 5. And yeah, man, that is it. Do us then for episode 2. Next time up in episode 3, not only will we be taking on Hertha Berlin, but we'll also be dealing with the transfer deadline day, and we're going to need to be busy, guys. I want to improve the squad. I want to bring in a few faces, and I have a couple of people lined up. So if you want to have a quick look here at the transfer hub, you see 2 players on the shortlist. We've got Andre Kramaric from Hoffenheim, 82 overall, and you can see some of his stats there: 82 agility, 82 balance, 84 attack position, 81 reactions, 86 ball control, 87 dribbling, 86 finishing, 84 volleys, 86 penalties, 82 shot power. I mean, the guy appears to be a beast, still 27, so you're going to get lots of years out of him. His traits are flair, long shots, chip shots, and technical dribbler, so I believe he could be the answer to the striker that we desperately need. And another player that we know less about, but someone I also think could be a massive signing for us, Marco van Ginkel, the Chelsea player, 25-year-old Dutchman. We don't really know that much about him. There's still a bit of scouting going on, so I can't say what he's going to be like as a finished product, but his stats look decent. He certainly looks like he's going to be a good player. So let me know down below, guys, what do you make of these 2 signings? Do you think that I should go ahead and try and sign them, or do you think there is better players out there to get? Let me know, guys. We don't have long left. about 10 hours in the transfer window. We need to make a move. It is now or never. We definitely have to improve the squad, and we've only got 10 hours left to do it. That's going to do it, guys, for episode 2. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.